Okay, Marcus. Tell me, what were you doing the first time you tried to speak English with a native speaker?
Oh no, why are we starting here?
Just tell them.
Fine. I was like 19. I met this American guy at a cafe. He said something to me. I smiled, I nodded, and I had absolutely zero idea what he said. Not one word.
You just nodded?
I nodded, and I think he asked me to watch his bag because he left and I was just sitting there with a stranger's bag for 20 minutes.
That is beautiful. That is a beautiful story. Welcome, everyone, to Easy English Podcast. I'm Jake,
I'm Marcus.
and today we are going to make sure that you never have to babysit a stranger's bag ever again.
Please, learn from my pain.
Intro music, 5 seconds. All right, welcome back to Easy English Podcast. If this is your first time here, huge welcome. And if you're a regular listener, you know the deal. We keep it real, we keep it fun, and we actually help you use English, not just study it.
And today's topic is one of my personal favorites. Jake, you want to do the big reveal?
I do. Dramatic pause. Today, we are talking about shadowing.
You said it like it's a superhero power.
Because it is, Marcus. It literally is. Okay, so quick question for anyone listening right now. Have you ever watched a movie in English, repeated the lines to yourself, and felt like, wait, did I just sound kind of natural?
That's actually shadowing. You just didn't know it had a name.
Exactly. And today, we're going to break it down. What it is, why it works, how to do it properly, and then we're going to practice together with some real everyday conversations. Live, right here.
So if you're driving, walking, cooking, whatever you're doing right now, you can actually practice with us during this episode.
Interactive podcast. We love to see it.
We do.
Okay, Marcus, explain shadowing like I'm 5 years old.
Like you're 5, sure. Okay, imagine someone is talking and you repeat out loud exactly what they say at the exact same time, or just a second behind them, like their shadow.
Like their shadow. That's where the name comes from, by the way. Your voice follows their voice like a shadow follows a person.
Right. It's a language learning technique that was actually developed by a professor named Alexander Arguelles back in the 1990s. He was studying how to learn multiple languages quickly.
The man spoke like 17 languages, by the way.
Something like that. And he realized that repeating out loud while listening, while moving your body all at the same time was one of the fastest ways to internalize a language.
Internalize. That's a good word. It means it goes in, like it becomes part of you. You don't think about it anymore, you just say it.
Exactly. And this is the key difference between shadowing and just reading a textbook.
Oh man, can we talk about this? How many of us, be honest, have studied English grammar for years, and then when someone says, hey, how's it going? You go, I am doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Stop, that's too real.
Too real. That's because textbooks teach you about English. Shadowing teaches your mouth how to speak English. Completely different.
And that's actually the important point. Language is a physical skill, like playing guitar. You can read about guitar for 10 years, but until your fingers actually practice the chords, you can't play. Speaking is the same. Your mouth, your tongue, your breathing, they all need practice. Shadowing is that practice. Wow, that was deep, Marcus. I have my moments.
You really do. Okay, I got emotional for a second. Let's keep moving. Okay, so why does shadowing work? Like scientifically, what's happening in your brain?
So there are actually a few things happening at once, which is what makes it so powerful. First, you're training your ear and your mouth at the same time.
Right, because when you shadow, you're not just listening passively, you're listening and producing sound simultaneously. Your brain has to work hard.
Exactly. And here's the second thing. You're copying real rhythm, real stress, real intonation, not fake English textbook.
Okay, can we talk about intonation for a second? Because I feel like nobody teaches this enough.
Please.
Okay, so intonation is basically the music of the language, the way your voice goes up and down. And in English, this is huge. Like same words, different intonation, completely different meaning.
Give them an example.
Okay, you did that? Like a normal question. Now listen, you did that? Now it means I'm shocked, maybe a little impressed, maybe a little judgy.
Very judgy.
And the words are the same. You did that. But the music changes everything. And when you shadow, you automatically copy that music without even thinking about it.
And the third reason shadowing works, which I think is the most underrated, is confidence. When you shadow enough, you stop translating in your head. The phrases just come out. And that feeling, when English stops being a foreign language and just becomes talking, that's everything.
Yeah, that moment is really something.
It genuinely changes things.
Okay, I got emotional for a second. Let's keep moving. Okay, all right, Marcus, break it down. Someone is listening right now. They want to try shadowing tonight. What do?
Okay, simple steps. Step 1, choose your material. And this is important. Choose something at your level or just slightly above. Not too hard, not too easy. For our listeners who are intermediate, think podcast conversations, YouTube videos, TV show dialogue, everyday stuff. Not, and I want to be clear, not a Shakespearean speech. Please, don't start with Shakespeare. People do this. They go, I'm going to shadow the most formal, complicated English I can find. No, start with normal people talking normally. Right. Start natural. Step 2, listen first. Just listen to the whole thing once without trying to repeat anything. Get familiar with the rhythm, the speed, the mood.
Just enjoy it like you're watching a show. Don't stress.
Step 3, now shadow. Play it again, and this time say the words out loud just a beat behind the speaker, like an echo.
You don't need to understand every single word. Focus on sound. Copy the sound. This is the part that feels weird at first, by the way. You're going to feel like, why am I mumbling? Am I doing this right? And the answer is yes. Keep going.
It always feels weird at first. That's normal.
Step 4.
Step 4, do it again. And again, repetition is the whole point. The first time you shadow a sentence, it's hard. The 5th time, it starts to feel natural. The 10th time, you own it.
And here's my personal tip. Step 5, record yourself. I know nobody likes the sound of their own voice.
Nobody.
But when you play it back and compare it to the original, you will immediately hear what you need to work on. Is your speed too slow? Is your voice going up when it should go down? Recording is like a mirror for your speaking.
That's actually a great tip. Record, compare, adjust.
Thank you. I have good tips sometimes.
Sometimes.
Wow. Okay, let's practice. All right, listeners, this is the fun part. We're going to do some actual shadowing practice right now. Marcus and I are going to read some everyday English conversations at natural speed.
Your job is simple. Just repeat what you hear right after we say it, like an echo. Don't pause the podcast. Just follow along as best you can.
Even if you miss some words, that's fine. Keep going. Don't stop. Shadowing is about flow, not perfection.
Ready? Let's go.
2 friends bump into each other on the street.
Hey, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever.
Pause, 3 seconds.
Where have you been hiding?
Pause, 3 seconds.
I've been so busy lately. Work has been absolutely crazy.
Pause, 3 seconds.
We should totally catch up sometime. You free this weekend?
Pause, 3 seconds.
Nice.
Did you get those? Let's look at a couple of phrases. I haven't seen you in forever. This is super natural. Not I haven't seen you for a long time. In forever. Remember that.
And where have you been hiding? This is a friendly, funny way to say I haven't seen you lately. Nobody's actually hiding. It's just casual.
Unless they are hiding from you, but that's a different problem.
Unrelated to English learning.
You're at a coffee shop. This is basic, but so useful. Hi there. What can I get started for you today? Pause, 3 seconds. Can I get a medium latte? Oh, and can you make that oat milk?
Sure thing. Do you want any syrups in that?
Pause, 3 seconds. Yeah, 1 pump of vanilla. And actually, could you add an extra shot of espresso? Pause, 3 seconds.
Okay, so much good stuff there. Can I get, not I want or give me please. In English, especially American English, can I get is the natural way to order.
And sure thing. This means yes, of course. Very casual, very common. If someone says sure thing to you, it means they're happy to help.
Also notice, could you add? This is a polite way to make a request. Could you instead of can you sounds a little more polite, a little softer.
Small difference, big impression.
This one is a little more serious, but you will need it one day. Hey, it's me. I'm so sorry to call so early.
Pause, 3 seconds.
I'm not feeling well at all. I think I picked up something.
Pause, 3 seconds.
I don't think I'm going to be able to come in today.
Pause, 3 seconds.
I'll make sure everything's covered. I'm really sorry about this.
Pause, 3 seconds. Okay, I picked up something. This means I caught an illness, like I picked up a cold. Very natural.
And I'll make sure everything's covered. This is professional. It shows you're responsible even while you're sick. It means your work won't be left undone.
Notice the tone too, slightly tired, apologetic. When you shadow, you're not just copying words, copy the feeling. That's what makes you sound human.
That's actually one of the most advanced things about shadowing. You're absorbing the emotional layer of the language too, how people soften bad news, how they show enthusiasm, how they express surprise.
Yeah, language is emotion, right?
It really is.
Okay, before we wrap up, let's talk about the mistakes because people do make these and then they go, shadowing doesn't work for me. And it's like, no, you're just doing it wrong.
Gently said.
Very gently. Mistake number 1, shadowing in your head, silently.
This is huge. So many people listen and think the words, but they never actually say them out loud. That doesn't count. Your mouth needs to move. Your voice needs to come out. Even if you're whispering, sound has to happen.
Even if you feel embarrassed, which is completely normal, do it in your room, do it in the shower, do it in your car. Just make sound.
Mistake number 2, trying to understand everything before shadowing.
Yes, people go, but I don't know what this word means. And then they stop and look it up, and then the momentum is gone.
Understand this. When you shadow, you're training your pronunciation and your ear. Meaning comes second. Trust the process. The understanding builds naturally over time.
Mistake number 3, doing it once and giving up.
Classic.
One session of shadowing and then it's not working. My friend, learning a language is not a microwave. It is a slow cooker. Low heat, long time. Beautiful result.
Did you just compare English learning to cooking?
I stand by it.
Last tip, and this is the practical one. Make a list of your favorite sentences from shadowing. The ones that felt good to say. The ones that sounded natural. Write them down and use them in real conversations. That's how shadowing goes from practice to real life.
From the podcast to the coffee shop. Boom.
Exactly.
All right, we are coming up on time. Before we go, your homework, your challenge this week.
We always leave you with something actionable.
Find one video in English. Could be a YouTube video, a podcast, a TV clip, anything. Something you enjoy. 2 to 3 minutes long, that's all. And shadow it out loud every single day this week.
Same clip every day. Let it get easier each time. That's how you measure progress.
And if you want to go the extra mile, record yourself on day 1 and day 7. Compare them. You will be shocked at the difference.
I genuinely mean that. 7 days of consistent shadowing, even just 10 minutes a day, you will hear a real change in your fluency. Not just pronunciation, the rhythm, the confidence, it shifts.
And that shift, that's the whole point. That's why we do this.
That's why we do this.
All right, that's a wrap on today's episode of Easy English Podcast. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave us a comment telling us what you're going to shadow this week. We read every single comment.
And if you have a question about English, about any topic, drop it in the comments. We might turn your question into our next episode.
Which, by the way, is going to be a good one. We're talking about how to sound more confident in English, even when you don't know all the words. Huge topic. Huge.
Don't miss it.
I'm Jake.
I'm Marcus.
And this is Easy English Podcast. Bye, everyone.
Take care. Keep practicing. You've got this.